icy moons of Jupiter and Saturn, where oceans may lie hidden beneath layers of ice. On these distant worlds, the conditions for life might exist in surprising forms, challenging our understanding of biology and expanding our view of what it means to be alive. Meanwhile, far beyond our solar system, astronomers have discovered thousands of exoplanets orbiting distant stars. Some of these worlds are rocky like Earth, with temperatures that could allow liquid water to exist on their surfaces. Others orbit their stars in orbits wildly different from those of our solar system, offering glimpses into the diversity of planetary systems. Each discovery fuels the hope that one day we may find life beyond Earth, proving that we are not alone in the vastness of space. As we stand on the threshold of these mysteries, it's essential to remember that our journey of discovery is far from over. The universe is a vast, ongoing story, and we are a chapter in its unfolding narrative. Our explorations, from the smallest particles to the largest galaxies, not only deepen our understanding of the cosmos but also enrich our sense of connection to it. In contemplating these mysteries, we find ourselves as both spectators and participants in a grand cosmic play, a play that has spanned billions of years and countless galaxies. We are woven from the same fabric as the stars, animated by the same forces that shape the universe itself. And as we look up, we feel a quiet awe, a sense that our existence, however small, is tied to something immense and eternal. In the words of Carl Sagan, we are made of star stuff. The atoms in our bodies were forged in the crucibles of ancient stars, scattered across the cosmos, and brought together by the intricate dance of forces that govern the universe. Through science, we strive to understand this dance, to glimpse the underlying patterns and principles that guide it, and, ultimately, to understand ourselves. In this pursuit, we discover not just the universe, but our own place within it, as beings born of stardust, gazing back into the cosmos with wonder and curiosity. The realization that we are made of star stuff, that the iron in our blood, the calcium in our bones, the carbon in every cell, was forged in the nuclear furnaces of stars, gives us a profound connection to the cosmos. This connection is both humbling and exhilarating. We are part of a cosmic lineage that extends back billions of years, to a time when the universe was young and filled with only the simplest elements, hydrogen and helium. Over countless generations, stars have lived, burned brightly, and died, each one contributing to the richness of matter that makes up our world and ourselves. These stellar processes are not only central to our physical makeup but also offer clues to the evolution of everything we observe around us. Each star's life cycle, from its formation in a swirling cloud of gas and dust to its explosive death as a supernova, contributes to a cosmic cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. In these stellar explosions, heavier elements like gold, silver, and uranium are created, spewing into space to become part of new stars, planets, and ultimately, life. Yet, the story of our connection to the universe goes even further, crossing from the realm of physics into something almost philosophical. Why, we might wonder, does the universe seem knowable to us? How is it that beings such as ourselves, formed from cosmic matter and governed by the same physical laws as distant stars, can understand those very laws? Why is the universe, in its vast complexity, so intricately aligned with our capacity to study and comprehend it? The pursuit of these answers is what drives science, transforming questions of how into questions of why, as we search not just for mechanisms, but for meaning. As we unravel these mysteries, we find that the universe is not a static entity. It is dynamic, evolving, and in constant flux. Galaxies collide, stars are born and die, and black holes grow as they consume matter. One of the most fascinating aspects of modern astrophysics is the study of black holes, those enigmatic regions of space where gravity is so strong that not even light can escape. In the heart of most galaxies, including our own Milky Way, lurks a supermassive black hole, a cosmic powerhouse influencing the motion of stars across vast distances. Once dismissed as theoretical oddities, black holes have now become central to our understanding of the cosmos. They reveal the extremes of physics, where time slows down, space curves to unimaginable degrees, and matter is crushed to a point of infinite density. And as we peer closer into these celestial mysteries, the boundaries of our knowledge stretch and expand. Take, for example, the multiverse theory, an idea suggesting that our universe may be one among an uncountable number of universes, each with its own laws of physics and its own unique reality. It's a theory on the very edge of our understanding, one that raises thrilling questions about the nature of reality itself. Are there other universes where stars and galaxies evolved in completely different forms? Could there be other versions of ourselves, experiencing other lives in parallel realities? These ideas might seem more like science fiction than science, but they arise naturally from the mathematics that underpin our current understanding of the universe. And though the multiverse remains a speculative concept, it reminds us that the cosmos may be stranger and more complex than we can currently imagine. With each new discovery, we find that our universe is not only vast but also filled with possibilities that challenge the limits of our comprehension. This ongoing quest to understand the cosmos is, in many ways, an exploration of ourselves. Every discovery brings us a step closer to answering timeless questions about our origins and our purpose. Are we a fleeting accident in an indifferent universe, or is there a deeper connection between life and the cosmos? Though science may not answer questions of purpose, it provides us with the tools to seek knowledge, to explore, and to uncover the mysteries woven into the very fabric of reality. And so, as we look out into the universe, we are not merely passive observers. We are participants in a cosmic drama, a story written across eons and light years, in which we are both the storytellers and the audience. Our atoms, our minds, our very lives are threads in this vast cosmic web. To study the stars, to chart the galaxies, to probe the depths of black holes, and to contemplate the mysteries of time and space, this is our tribute to the cosmos, a celebration of our place within it. In the end, the universe is a mirror, reflecting back to us not only its vastness and beauty but also the depth of our own curiosity and the reach of our imagination. In seeking the cosmos, we find ourselves, beings of stardust, conscious of our origins and capable of wondering at our destiny. It is, perhaps, the greatest gift the universe has given us, the awareness to seek, to question, and to marvel. And as long as we have that spark, that thirst to know, the journey of discovery will never end. As we continue this journey, we realize that humanity is standing at a crossroads in its understanding of the universe. We've built observatories that peer back nearly to the beginning of time itself. We've sent robotic emissaries to distant planets and launched telescopes into space to escape the blur of our atmosphere, capturing breathtaking images of galaxies, nebulae, and star clusters. Each image, each data point, adds to our ever-growing portrait of the cosmos, revealing a universe that is as diverse as it is boundless. The James Webb Space Telescope, for example, has recently allowed us to look farther into the past than ever before, to a time when the first galaxies were forming. Through its infrared gaze, we see the earliest structures in the universe, formed from clouds of hydrogen gas under the inexorable pull of gravity. These primordial galaxies are the ancestors of everything we see today. Observing them is like finding old family portraits in an attic. They remind us of where we come from, of a time when the cosmos was young and uncharted. Yet, as we reach outwards, we're also turning our gaze inwards, towards the quantum realm, where particles behave in ways that defy everyday logic. This subatomic world operates under principles so strange and counterintuitive that they can seem almost magical. In quantum mechanics, particles can be in multiple places at once, or exist in states of uncertainty until they are observed. The phenomena we find here challenge our perceptions of reality and causality, suggesting that at the deepest levels, the universe may be governed by a different set of rules than we experience on larger scales. The juxtaposition of the vast and the minute, from galaxies stretching across light years to particles smaller than atoms, creates a remarkable tapestry, where each thread is part of a greater, interconnected whole. And in this grand structure, we begin to see hints of a unified theory, a single framework that could describe both the large-scale universe of galaxies and black holes and the tiny quantum world of particles and waves. This theory, known as the theory of everything, remains elusive, but it is one of the greatest scientific pursuits of our time, promising to bridge the chasm between general relativity, which describes the cosmic scale, and quantum mechanics, which governs the microscopic. As we strive for this unified understanding, we're also reminded that science is not just about knowledge, it's about perspective. Learning about the universe reshapes how we see ourselves and our place within it. When we study the stars, we gain a new appreciation for the fragility and rarity of life. Our planet, circling an average star in a galaxy among billions, might seem insignificant in the grand scheme of things. Yet, it is here, on this small blue world, that life has taken root, evolved, and reached a level of complexity that allows it to ponder the cosmos. This awareness of our shared cosmic heritage can foster a sense of unity and responsibility. Recognizing that we are all made of the same elements, forged in the same stellar furnaces, can remind us of our interconnectedness, not just with each other but with the entire cosmos. As we face challenges on Earth, from environmental crises to conflicts, this cosmic perspective may help us see beyond our immediate concerns, inspiring us to care for our world as stewards of something precious, and perhaps unique. At this pivotal moment, we find ourselves at the edge of discovery, with technologies emerging that might allow us to explore even further. The dream of sending humans to Mars, of establishing outposts on the Moon, and of probing the icy moons of Jupiter and Saturn for signs of life drives us forward. Each step brings us closer to becoming a multiplanetary species, an achievement that would mark a new chapter in the story of humanity. With each new exploration, we expand not just our physical horizons but also our understanding of what is possible. Ultimately, the universe is a vast, unfolding narrative, a story written in the language of physics and mathematics, a tale told by starlight across unimaginable distances. And while we may only be in the prologue of our understanding, we are an essential part of that story. Through our curiosity, our questions, and our relentless drive to explore, we are the universe's way of understanding itself. We are a chapter in the grand cosmic tale, and our journey has only just begun. The universe stretches before us, filled with mysteries and wonders yet to be discovered, inviting us to explore, to learn, and to marvel at the beauty of existence. And as long as we continue to ask questions and seek answers, we will carry forward the spirit of exploration, uncovering the secrets of the cosmos, one discovery at a time, propelled by the awe and wonder that the night sky inspires. Standing on the precipice of this cosmic journey, we can't help but marvel at how far we've come, and how much lies ahead. Humanity's quest to understand the universe has evolved from ancient stories and myths into a precise science grounded in observation, mathematics, and evidence. Yet, the wonder remains, a deep-seated feeling that has persisted from the earliest stargazers to today's scientists. This wonder is the spark that drives our exploration, pushing us to build instruments that can capture the light of galaxies billions of light-years away, to develop theories that explain the behavior of particles so small they're almost inconceivable, and to continually reimagine our place within the vast cosmos. One of the most inspiring aspects of this journey is that each discovery leads to new questions. The mystery of dark matter, for instance, has given rise to a host of fascinating hypotheses about what it could be, from undetectable particles to hidden dimensions. Some scientists even wonder if dark matter might interact with itself, forming dark stars or entire dark galaxies that exist parallel to the structures we observe. Meanwhile, dark energy, which drives the accelerated expansion of the universe, hints at forces beyond our current understanding, forces that shape the destiny of everything we see. These unknowns are not barriers, they are invitations. Each unexplained phenomenon reminds us that our current theories are stepping stones, not final answers. Our understanding of gravity, space, and time, ideas we once thought were fundamental, may eventually evolve into something even more profound, as revolutionary as the shift from a geocentric to a heliocentric model of the solar system. Perhaps one day, dark matter and dark energy will seem as familiar to us as atoms and photons do now. Or perhaps they will open doors to realms of knowledge we can scarcely imagine, reshaping our understanding of existence itself. The search for life beyond Earth is another quest that fuels our imaginations and raises existential questions. If we were to discover even a single microorganism on another planet or moon, it would forever alter our view of life's uniqueness. Whether in the icy oceans beneath Europa's surface, in the methane-rich lakes of Titan, or on distant exoplanets orbiting other stars, the prospect of extraterrestrial life is a reminder of the boundless possibilities that the universe holds. The idea that life might arise independently across different worlds, shaped by local conditions yet driven by universal principles, connects us to a larger, cosmic narrative of life. And what if we're not alone? What if intelligent civilizations exist somewhere in the universe, separated from us by vast distances or time scales? The search for extraterrestrial intelligence, SETI, is an effort to answer this question, scanning the skies for signals that might indicate the presence of another thinking species. For now, our search has returned silence, a quiet that some interpret as a great silence, perhaps signaling the rarity of intelligent life or the immense challenges of interstellar communication. Others suggest that we may simply be looking in the wrong way, at the wrong time, or with the wrong tools. Regardless, the search itself connects us to a vision of the universe in which life is not an isolated phenomenon but a cosmic imperative, arising wherever conditions allow. Our exploration of the cosmos also inspires us to look back at Earth with new eyes. From space, our planet is a fragile, beautiful world, a pale blue dot suspended in a vast sea of stars, as Carl Sagan so poignantly described. This perspective shifts our understanding of home, highlighting its uniqueness and vulnerability. It reminds us that in a universe of extremes, black holes, supernovae, and cosmic voids, Earth is a rare sanctuary, a place where life not only exists but flourishes. This realization encourages us to care for our world, to protect its ecosystems, and to recognize our shared responsibility as stewards of this remarkable planet. In the end, the universe is a vast, evolving tapestry, and we are threads woven into its fabric. The more we discover, the more we realize how interconnected everything is, from the smallest particle to the largest galaxy, from our solar system to the farthest reaches of the observable universe. This interconnectedness is not just scientific, it is profoundly human. It speaks to our shared curiosity, our desire to understand, and our capacity to wonder. As we continue to explore, to question, and to learn, we carry forward a legacy of curiosity that began in the earliest moments of humanity. We are stardust, shaped by cosmic forces, and we are explorers, driven by a need to understand our origins and our place in the grand scheme of things. And though the universe may be vast and the answers elusive, we press forward, guided by the light of knowledge and fueled by the wonder that the cosmos instills in us. For as long as we continue to ask questions and seek answers, our journey through the stars will continue. The universe, in all its grandeur and mystery, will remain our greatest teacher, a constant reminder of the beauty and complexity of existence. And we, small yet conscious beings within this vast cosmic sea, will keep reaching out, one discovery at a time, forging a deeper understanding of the boundless cosmos, and, ultimately, of ourselves. As we deepen our understanding of the universe, we are continually reminded of our own limitations, and our boundless potential. Each discovery challenges us to refine our knowledge, adapt our theories, and develop new ways of seeing. It is a process that, despite its twists and turns, embodies the spirit of exploration that has defined humanity for millennia. Consider the awe-inspiring concept of cosmic evolution. Just as life on Earth has evolved over billions of years, so too has the universe. From the birth of particles in the fiery aftermath of the Big Bang, to the formation of galaxies and stars, to the complex chemistry that gave rise to planets and, eventually, to life, the cosmos has followed a path of unfolding complexity. This evolutionary story is written across the skies in light and matter, in stars and voids, a testament to the creative power of the universe itself. And as we look further, we realize that we may be participants in this grand process. Humanity's emergence as a species capable of reflecting on its origins is itself an incredible milestone. After billions of years of cosmic evolution, a small corner of the universe became aware of itself. This awareness, this capacity to wonder and seek, is something unique, as far as we know. It's a remarkable trait that compels us not just to observe the cosmos, but to understand our role within it. As we push the boundaries of exploration, we approach questions that blend science with philosophy. Why is there something rather than nothing? What lies beyond the edge of our observable universe? Is there a purpose behind the intricate structure we observe, or is it all a vast, beautiful happenstance? These are questions that have fascinated humanity since time immemorial, and while science may not provide definitive answers, it offers us tools to explore them with ever greater depth. In many ways, our exploration of space mirrors the exploration of our own minds. The brain, with its billions of neurons and trillions of connections, reflects the vastness of the universe on a smaller scale. Like stars in a galaxy, neurons form networks that allow us to perceive, to think, and to understand. Just as galaxies are connected by cosmic filaments of dark matter, our thoughts and memories are woven together in patterns that create consciousness. This parallel between the inner world of the mind and the outer cosmos is a reminder that we are, in a very real sense, the universe looking back at itself. The journey of discovery is not only about reaching outward, it's also about reaching inward, understanding ourselves as part of the cosmos. Every answer we uncover brings new questions, and every mystery solved opens doors to deeper enigmas. This cycle of exploration is what makes the scientific endeavor so powerful. It is, fundamentally, a journey without end, an eternal quest to push the limits of what we know and to embrace the unknown. As we continue to explore, new technologies will take us even further. Future generations will witness wonders we can barely imagine today, spacecraft that may one day venture beyond our solar system, telescopes capable of detecting signs of life on distant exoplanets, and perhaps even the first contact with extraterrestrial intelligence. These advancements are not only technological triumphs, they are manifestations of humanity's enduring curiosity and determination. And in these future discoveries, we may find new perspectives on time and space, new ways of understanding reality itself. Concepts like wormholes, time travel, or even alternate dimensions remain on the fringes of scientific inquiry, but they remind us of the boundless possibilities that await. As we refine our theories and build on the knowledge of those who came before us, we move closer to answers that could redefine our understanding of existence. In the end, our journey through the universe is a celebration of the human spirit. It is a testament to our capacity to dream, to imagine, and to transcend our immediate surroundings. We are creatures of Earth, bound by gravity and time, yet we carry within us a boundless imagination that propels us into the stars. This is the paradox and beauty of our place in the cosmos. We are finite, yet our curiosity is infinite. We are small, yet we ask questions as vast as the universe itself. And as long as we continue to seek, to wonder, and to explore, we will honor the legacy of those who first looked up at the night sky and felt that first spark of curiosity. In the grand tapestry of the universe, our story is but a single thread, yet it is a thread that shines with the light of inquiry, the glow of discovery, and the spark of wonder. For in the end, to explore the universe is to explore the very essence of who we are, stardust come alive, peering into the night, dreaming of eternity. As we continue this boundless journey, we may come to realize that our story in the cosmos is just beginning. Each new discovery expands the map of our understanding, yet also reveals uncharted territories and profound mysteries that defy even our most advanced theories. It is as if the universe itself is a vast, unfolding book, and with each page we turn, we are drawn deeper into the plot, compelled by the beauty and intricacy of its design. One of the most captivating mysteries in our quest is the nature of consciousness itself. We know that consciousness arises within our brains, shaped by billions of neurons and electrical impulses. But why should a collection of atoms and molecules, the same elements found in stars and galaxies, give rise to something as immaterial as awareness? How is it that a universe governed by physical laws can produce beings capable of reflection, wonder, and self-awareness? Some scientists and philosophers have begun to explore the possibility that consciousness might be a fundamental aspect of the universe, as elemental as time or space. This concept, known as panpsychism, suggests that consciousness is not confined to biological organisms alone, but may be woven into the very fabric of reality. If consciousness is indeed an inherent part of the universe, then our exploration of the cosmos takes on an even deeper significance. We are not just passive observers of a distant reality, we are active participants in a cosmic symphony, connected to the stars and galaxies in ways we are only beginning to understand. This idea challenges us to think of ourselves not as isolated minds, but as parts of a grander whole, threads in a vast network of awareness stretching across time and space. In contemplating these mysteries, we also come face to face with the concept of infinity. Infinity is a word that can be difficult to grasp, yet it is central to our understanding of the cosmos. The universe may be infinite in size, filled with uncountable stars and galaxies that stretch beyond the limits of our sight and imagination. Time itself may extend infinitely, with no beginning and no end, a continuum within which our lives are but fleeting moments. And then there is the possibility of an infinite multiverse, a theory suggesting that our universe is one among countless others, each with its own unique set of physical laws and possibilities. If the multiverse exists, then every conceivable reality might be played out somewhere within this vast ensemble of universes, a staggering thought that expands the boundaries of what we consider possible. Infinity invites us to embrace the unknown, to understand that there may always be mysteries beyond our reach, questions without answers. Yet it also reminds us that our pursuit of knowledge is valuable not just for the answers it provides, but for the perspectives it offers. In striving to understand the infinite, we learn humility, we recognize the limits of our perception and the beauty of what lies beyond them. Infinity teaches us that our search for meaning is as endless as the cosmos itself, a journey that will continue as long as we are here to ask questions. Perhaps, then, the ultimate legacy of our cosmic journey is not the answers we uncover, but the spirit of inquiry that drives us. The universe has given us the gift of curiosity, the desire to explore, to learn, and to understand. In this sense, every human being who has looked up at the night sky, from ancient astronomers to modern scientists, is part of a shared lineage, a continuous thread of discovery that stretches across millennia. As we move forward, we may find that our greatest discoveries lie not in the vastness of space, but within ourselves. The more we learn about the universe, the more we learn about our own nature, our capacity for wonder, our hunger for knowledge, and our connection to all that exists. This awareness is a reminder that, while we are tiny beings in a grand cosmos, we are also reflections of that cosmos. The same elements that fuel the stars burn within us, the same physical laws that govern galaxies shape our lives. We are not separate from the universe, we are part of it, intertwined with its history, its present, and its future. In the end, to seek the stars is to seek ourselves. As we look outward, we are also looking inward, understanding that the story of the universe is, in many ways, our story too. It is a story of beginnings and endings, of complexity and simplicity, of mysteries waiting to be explored. And as long as we continue to dream, to ask, and to reach beyond the horizon, our journey through the cosmos will continue, an unbroken thread of discovery connecting us to the very heart of existence. So let us embrace the journey, for in our search for the stars, we find ourselves, finite beings with infinite dreams, pieces of stardust brought to life, with eyes that can gaze into eternity. In the silence of the night sky, in the light of distant galaxies, in the mysteries yet unsolved, we are reminded of the profound beauty of being part of this vast and wondrous cosmos. And that, perhaps, is the greatest discovery of all. As we delve deeper into the cosmos, we uncover truths that stir a profound sense of unity with the vast, intricate universe around us. Every discovery, every particle of knowledge, every new theory and perspective that expands our understanding serves as a reminder of the astonishing reality that we, fragile, temporary beings of flesh and thought, are woven from the same threads that form the stars, the planets, and the very fabric of spacetime itself. Our story within this cosmic landscape is one of transformation and resilience. The universe, born in a single flash of creation, expanded, cooled, and began the long journey from simplicity to complexity. Atoms formed, then stars, galaxies, and planetary systems. Each stage in this process was like the unfolding of a cosmic symphony, a progression that eventually brought life into being. On Earth, chemical elements forged in ancient supernova explosions combined in such intricate ways that molecules capable of self-replication emerged. Life arose, evolved, and eventually led to us, beings capable of reflecting on this story, of asking why we are here and what lies beyond the next horizon. The search for meaning is as old as humanity itself. For millennia, we looked to the heavens with wonder, constructing myths, stories, and spiritual beliefs to explain the mysteries above us. And while science has given us new insights and methods for understanding the universe, the fundamental questions remain. Why does the universe exist? Why is there something rather than nothing? Is there a purpose behind all this vastness, or is meaning something we create ourselves, finding patterns and significance in a cosmos that may be indifferent to our presence? These questions do not have easy answers, but perhaps that is part of their beauty. The mystery itself, the search and contemplation, may be as valuable as any final answer. Through our exploration, we come to realize that the universe is not merely an external reality to be observed and measured. It is also a mirror reflecting our innermost thoughts, dreams, and aspirations. When we look into the depths of space, we are not only searching for distant stars and galaxies but also for a deeper understanding of ourselves. In this search, we find that the universe is both knowable and ineffable. We can measure the curvature of space, calculate the age of stars, and predict the paths of planets with incredible precision. And yet, there are still phenomena that defy understanding, enigmas that hint at deeper levels of reality beyond our current grasp. Concepts like quantum entanglement, black holes, and the nature of consciousness challenge the limits of our comprehension, reminding us that there is always more to learn, that the universe contains depths we may never fully explore. Yet this endless mystery need not be a source of frustration, it can be a source of inspiration. The unknown draws us forward, urging us to ask new questions, to build new tools, and to push the boundaries of knowledge. Each generation adds to the collective tapestry of understanding, carrying forward the legacy of those who came before. We are part of a continuum, a lineage of explorers stretching back through time, united by a common drive to understand our place in the cosmos. Looking ahead, we see a future filled with possibility. As technology advances, we may one day reach other worlds, explore distant star systems, and even encounter forms of life vastly different from our own. Such discoveries could reshape our understanding of biology, evolution, and the conditions that make life possible. They might even force us to redefine what it means to be alive, and to question our assumptions about intelligence and consciousness. In this grand exploration, we will likely be faced with ethical questions as well. What responsibilities do we hold as cosmic explorers? How do we treat the worlds we may one day visit, or the potential life forms we might discover? As we push the boundaries of space, we are also challenged to consider our place as stewards of life, both on Earth and beyond. Ultimately, our journey through the stars is a journey of perspective. As we venture outward, we gain a broader view of our own world, a renewed appreciation for its fragility and beauty. The image of Earth from space, a small blue dot suspended in the blackness of the cosmos, is a reminder that we share a common home, a single world among countless others. This perspective challenges us to see beyond our individual lives, our divisions and conflicts, and to recognize our shared humanity and the preciousness of life. In seeking to understand the universe, we come to understand something essential about ourselves, that we are bound together by the same forces that shape galaxies, that we are connected to every star, every atom, every particle in the cosmos. We are part of a cosmic dance that stretches back to the dawn of time and will continue long after we are gone. As we look up at the stars, let us remember that we are, in a very real sense, the universe made aware, capable of contemplating its own existence, capable of awe and reverence. This awareness is a gift, a fleeting spark of consciousness in a vast, ancient cosmos. And in that spark lies the potential for wonder, for exploration, and for understanding. Our journey may be one of endless questions, but perhaps that is what makes it truly meaningful. We are travelers in a universe of infinite possibilities, bound by curiosity and the search for knowledge, driven by a desire to understand the mysteries that surround us. And as long as we continue to ask, to seek, and to dream, we will remain explorers, voyagers in the grand adventure of existence, small beings with vast dreams, traveling together through the infinite wonders of the cosmos. In this journey through the cosmos, we're not merely uncovering facts and figures, we're experiencing a deep, almost poetic connection to the vastness around us. Each new discovery expands our awareness, reminding us of the beauty and mystery embedded in the very fabric of reality. We are, in a sense, a bridge between the tiny and the colossal, between the quantum world of particles and the majestic grandeur of galaxies. This connection invites us to think about time in a new way. Our lives, fleeting and brief against the cosmic backdrop, are part of a grand temporal continuum. When we observe distant stars, we are seeing light that has traveled millions, even billions, of years to reach us. To look into the night sky is to peer back through time, witnessing the echoes of events long past. Each photon that reaches our eyes from a distant star or galaxy carries with it a message from another era, a story of a different time in the universe's history. This light connects us to the very origins of everything, to the early stages of cosmic evolution, as though we are reading a story that has unfolded over eons. And while our individual lives may seem small in comparison, we are participants in this unfolding cosmic story. We are part of a continuum that stretches from the dawn of time to the present moment, and our actions, our knowledge, and our creativity are threads in this intricate tapestry. We stand on the shoulders of those who came before us, of ancient astronomers who mapped the stars and physicists who unveiled the mysteries of matter and energy. And future generations will build on what we leave behind, continuing the quest to understand, to know, and to dream. This awareness, that we are both fleeting and eternal, both transient and integral, gives us a new appreciation for the responsibility we hold as stewards of knowledge and as custodians of our planet. In a universe so vast and ancient, life as we know it appears precious and rare. Earth, with its intricate web of ecosystems and delicate balance of elements, is a singular oasis in the cosmic desert. We are bound to it, sustained by its air, its water, and its sunlight, just as the atoms in our bodies were once forged in the heart of distant stars. As we gaze outward into the cosmos, we begin to realize that our exploration of space is also a reflection of our exploration of the human spirit. Just as we push the boundaries of what we know in science, we are also challenged to push the boundaries of our compassion, our empathy, and our understanding of one another. The cosmic perspective teaches us that our divisions, our borders, and our conflicts are small in the grand scheme of things. We share a common home, a single planet in an immense universe, and we are all connected by the same elements, the same forces, and the same drive to understand. Our journey to the stars, then, is not just a physical one. It is a journey of perspective, a journey toward unity, a journey toward understanding our shared place in the universe. It reminds us that we are all part of a larger whole, that the story of the cosmos is our story, and that the same forces that shaped galaxies have also shaped us. We are participants in a grand cosmic symphony, each of us a unique note, a distinct voice, yet together creating something far greater than the sum of its parts. The future holds vast possibilities. As we advance technologically, we may one day reach other stars, establish colonies on distant planets, and perhaps even find life elsewhere. Each of these achievements will be a milestone, a testament to our ingenuity and determination. But they will also be a reminder of the wonder that sparked our journey in the first place, the simple, profound act of looking up and asking questions. As we move forward, may we carry with us the humility, the curiosity, and the reverence that the cosmos inspires. May we remember that, despite our differences, we are united by a shared heritage, a shared world, and a shared journey. And may we honor this journey by caring for our planet, by seeking knowledge, and by passing on to future generations the legacy of exploration and wonder that defines us. In the end, our journey through the universe is a celebration of life itself, a tribute to our capacity to question, to explore, and to dream. As long as there are stars in the sky, as long as there are mysteries yet to be unraveled, as long as we continue to seek answers to questions both big and small, the spirit of discovery will endure. For we are, and will always be, travelers in a boundless cosmos, voyagers through a sea of stars. And though we may never fully grasp the immensity of it all, the journey itself, the act of wondering, searching, and discovering, is enough. It is, perhaps, the greatest gift the universe has given us, the chance to be part of this grand adventure, to explore, to understand, and to marvel. And so, with eyes turned to the stars and hearts filled with wonder, we continue forward, part of a timeless quest that binds us to the cosmos and to each other, forever voyagers in the infinite, forever seekers of the unknown. As we press onward in our journey through the universe, we may come to realize that our exploration is not just a search for knowledge, but a search for meaning. The deeper we look into the mysteries of the cosmos, the more we encounter questions that transcend the boundaries of science and reach into the realms of philosophy and even spirituality. What does it mean to be a conscious part of this vast, ever-expanding universe? How do we reconcile the grandeur of the cosmos with the brevity of our lives? And how might our discoveries shape the future not only of science but of human culture, values, and aspirations? These questions remind us that our relationship with the cosmos is a dialogue. The universe presents us with mysteries, and we respond with curiosity, creativity, and reverence. Every new insight we gain adds depth to this dialogue, allowing us to glimpse, however briefly, the intricate web of connections that bind us to the stars, to time, and to the fabric of existence itself. Consider, for example, the profound question of our origin. Scientists now understand that the conditions for life on Earth, the elements, the temperature, the water, the right mix of chemicals and energy sources, are the product of billions of years of cosmic evolution. Our planet, orbiting at just the right distance from its star, benefited from a unique set of circumstances that enabled life to flourish. This phenomenon, known as the Goldilocks zone, is now something we search for among exoplanets orbiting distant stars, in the hope that we may find other places in the universe that could nurture life. But what is the likelihood of life elsewhere? While we may one day discover microbial life on a nearby moon or signs of biospheres on exoplanets, we don't yet know if intelligent life is common or exceedingly rare. The famous Fermi paradox encapsulates this mystery. If intelligent life is statistically probable, why have we not yet found evidence of it? Some suggest that intelligent civilizations may be separated by vast distances or by differences in evolutionary timelines, while others speculate that we may be overlooking signals that are too subtle or too advanced for us to detect. The search for extraterrestrial life, then, is not just a quest for companions in the cosmos. It's a reflection of our desire to understand whether the universe is inherently biophilic, that is, conducive to the emergence of life. If life is common, then our existence may be one among countless others, woven into the cosmic fabric. If life is rare, then we are part of something extraordinarily precious and fragile, a rarity in a universe otherwise dominated by inanimate matter. Regardless of the answer, the search itself is a transformative endeavor. It compels us to look beyond our own world, to imagine what other forms of life might be like, and to expand our definition of life itself. This perspective shift is a humbling reminder that Earth, with its rich ecosystems and vibrant diversity, is not only our home but also our responsibility. As Carl Sagan once said, we are the caretakers of life's continuity, and our knowledge of the cosmos serves as both inspiration and a call to stewardship. In exploring the universe, we also deepen our understanding of time. The cosmic timeline stretches from the Big Bang to the present, with each era marked by profound changes, from the formation of the first atoms to the birth of stars and galaxies, to the coalescence of planets and, eventually, the emergence of life. And yet, as we chart this grand arc, we are reminded that our human lives occupy only the briefest of moments. Our existence, though precious, is but a blink in the timeline of the cosmos. But this brevity does not diminish our significance. In fact, it may enrich it, giving us a sense of urgency to explore, to create, and to connect. We are here, now, at this unique point in the history of the universe, capable of contemplating our origins and shaping our future. In this brief window of awareness, we carry the light of knowledge forward, a beacon in the cosmic dark, illuminating the mysteries around us and inspiring generations yet to come. As we look to the future, we are reminded that exploration is not just about what we find but about how it changes us. Every discovery challenges our assumptions, expands our perspective, and redefines our place in the grand scheme. As we build telescopes that can peer even further into the past, as we send probes to distant planets and moons, as we deepen our understanding of fundamental particles and forces, we are also embarking on an inner journey, a journey of self-discovery, reflection, and meaning. This journey may never reach a final destination, for there may always be mysteries we cannot solve and questions that remain unanswered. Yet that is the beauty of exploration, it is an endless quest, a continuous unfolding. Each generation of explorers, thinkers, and dreamers adds their chapter to this story, each one guided by the same curiosity that sparked humanity's earliest questions about the night sky. As we continue, let us do so with a sense of wonder and humility. Let us remember that we are not separate from the universe, we are part of it. We are, as some have said, the cosmos made conscious, the means by which the universe perceives and contemplates itself. In this role, we carry both the privilege and the responsibility of exploration, a journey that enriches not only our knowledge but our very understanding of what it means to exist. In the end, our story, the story of humanity, of Earth, of the cosmos, is a testament to the power of curiosity and the boundless possibilities it inspires. We may never fully comprehend the immensity of it all, but in the search itself, we find purpose and connection. We are voyagers in an infinite expanse, seekers of truth, bearers of wonder. And as we gaze into the depths of space, with hearts and minds open to the unknown, we are reminded of the profound truth that we are, indeed, children of the stars, bound to the universe by the very atoms within us, travelers united by a shared journey, and forever drawn forward by the mystery and beauty that await in the endless reaches of the cosmos. As we press onward, the boundless possibilities of our cosmic journey reveal both profound insights and deep mysteries, reminding us of the intimate relationship we hold with the universe. We are not mere observers on a distant, unfeeling shore, we are participants in a grand cosmic play, woven from the very substance of stars, driven by the same laws that shape galaxies, and connected by the same forces that hold the cosmos together. This realization gives our exploration a dual purpose. On one hand, we seek to understand the universe's outermost realms, the galaxies, stars, and planets scattered across unimaginable distances. On the other, we are drawn to explore our inner cosmos, the origins of consciousness, the nature of life, and the intricate ways in which we experience meaning. It is as though the universe itself has given rise to a form of self-awareness, a brief yet wondrous ability to look back upon itself and marvel at its own complexity and beauty. In this pursuit, we are challenged to confront one of the most profound questions of all: what lies at the heart of reality? Modern physics has brought us closer to an understanding of fundamental forces and particles, but it has also revealed realms that challenge our very perception of reality. Concepts like quantum entanglement and space-time curvature defy our intuitive understanding of how the world should work. At the smallest scales, particles seem to pop in and out of existence, existing in states of probability rather than certainty. At the largest scales, space-time itself bends and stretches, curving around massive objects and connecting distant points in ways we are only beginning to understand. And then there are black holes, cosmic enigmas so dense and powerful that not even light can escape their gravitational pull. Black holes push the laws of physics to their extremes, stretching our understanding of space, time, and even causality. At their core, in what physicists call a singularity, our current theories break down, suggesting that there is something about the universe that we are not yet able to grasp. Black holes are like cosmic riddles, drawing us ever closer to questions about the ultimate nature of existence. What lies within a black hole? Could it be a doorway to another realm, or perhaps even another universe? While we don't yet know the answers, the very act of asking these questions stretches our imagination and fuels our drive for discovery. At the same time, we are coming to realize that there may be limits to what we can observe and know. The observable universe, vast as it is, represents only a fraction of the whole. Beyond the reach of our most powerful telescopes lies a realm forever hidden from us, a region expanding so rapidly that light from it may never reach us. This raises an intriguing question: if parts of the universe are beyond our perception, does that mean reality itself is inherently unknowable? Or do these hidden regions contain truths that may one day reveal themselves through new ways of understanding and observing? This line of inquiry leads us to consider the possibility of a multiverse, a concept that suggests our universe may be only one of countless others, each with its own unique physical laws and properties. If the multiverse exists, then all conceivable realities could be unfolding somewhere within its vast ensemble. There may be universes where the laws of physics are so different that life as we know it could never exist, and others where life thrives in forms we cannot imagine. The multiverse is a tantalizing theory, but one that raises profound questions about the nature of existence and our place within it. Are we, then, part of a cosmic community of universes, each a bubble in a vast cosmic sea? As we stand on the edge of these mysteries, we are reminded that the universe is not a static, predictable entity but a living, evolving tapestry, with each discovery unraveling new threads of wonder and complexity. Every question answered leads to more questions, and every breakthrough opens up new realms of possibility. In this sense, the journey is as endless as the universe itself, an infinite path toward understanding that may never reach a final destination. Yet this is perhaps the true beauty of exploration, that it is an eternal quest, driven by an unquenchable desire to know. And as we continue forward, our knowledge will transform us, reshaping not only our understanding of the universe but also our understanding of ourselves. We are the only beings we know of who can ponder our place in the cosmos, who can marvel at the stars and reflect on the mystery of existence. This capacity for wonder, this insatiable curiosity, is one of the most remarkable aspects of our humanity. It is a reminder that we are not just passive observers but active participants in the grand unfolding of the cosmos. In the end, perhaps the most profound insight we can gain from our journey is that we are, in a very real sense, the universe looking back upon itself. Our atoms, our minds, our dreams are all part of the same cosmic story, a story that began in the heart of the Big Bang and continues in each one of us. Through our exploration, we honor this story, adding our voices to the great symphony of existence. As we look ahead to the future, let us carry with us a spirit of wonder and humility, a recognition of the vastness that surrounds us and the fleeting beauty of our lives. Let us cherish the earth, our home in the cosmos, and protect the life it nurtures. And let us remember that, while we may be small in the grand scheme of things, our quest for understanding is a gift to the cosmos itself, a way for the universe to know itself through us. For as long as there are stars in the sky and mysteries to explore, we will continue this journey, voyagers in an infinite sea, seekers of truth, bearers of wonder. And in that journey, we may find not just knowledge, but meaning, a reminder that we are all connected, all part of this magnificent, ever-evolving universe. And so, with hearts full of wonder and minds open to the unknown, we journey forward, forever explorers in the vast, timeless embrace of the cosmos. As we look beyond the horizon, deeper into the mysteries of the cosmos, we are reminded that our journey through space and time is, in many ways, a journey towards self-understanding. Each discovery, each question, and each profound insight reveals layers of connection between us and the universe, binding us to a story that transcends individual lives, cultures, and even species. Our search for answers is also a search for purpose, for a deeper understanding of what it means to be alive in a universe so ancient, so vast, and so enigmatic. This journey forces us to confront our most fundamental beliefs, to reflect on the brevity and beauty of life, and to seek meaning in the grand narrative that stretches from the dawn of time to the farthest future. One of the most beautiful revelations of our exploration is the realization of our interconnectedness, not only with each other but with all forms of life and with the very fabric of the universe. The atoms in our bodies were once forged in the hearts of stars, dispersed through supernovae, and reassembled over billions of years into the intricate patterns that sustain life. We are, in a very literal sense, stardust brought to life, a synthesis of matter and energy that has become aware of itself. This connection is not merely poetic, it is a scientific reality that resonates on both the microscopic and cosmic scales. Just as galaxies are bound by gravity into clusters, just as ecosystems rely on the interdependence of species, so too are we bound to one another and to the Earth, a planet that orbits an ordinary star in a galaxy among billions. The delicate balance of life on Earth, the air we breathe, the water we drink, the sunlight that nourishes us, is a gift born of cosmic processes far beyond our control, a reminder that our existence is both fragile and precious. In light of this interconnectedness, our exploration of space is more than a quest for knowledge, it is an opportunity to gain a new perspective on life itself. The overview effect, experienced by astronauts who have looked back at Earth from space, captures this perspective in a profound way. From the vantage of orbit, our planet appears as a single, borderless whole, a delicate blue sphere suspended in the void. This view has a way of dissolving the boundaries that divide us, revealing our common humanity and our shared dependence on the Earth. As we venture further into the cosmos, the perspective we gain compels us to think about our responsibilities, to each other, to future generations, and to our planet. We are not only explorers, we are caretakers, entrusted with the welfare of the only world we know to sustain life. The challenges we face, from climate change to resource scarcity, remind us that our survival depends on our ability to collaborate, to innovate, and to respect the interconnected systems that support all living things. The cosmic perspective teaches us that our actions resonate far beyond ourselves, that each choice we make has consequences that ripple through the intricate web of life. This awareness calls for a new kind of thinking, a shift from individual and national interests to a broader sense of planetary stewardship. The survival of our species, and of countless other species, depends on our willingness to act as one, to recognize that we are all threads in the same cosmic tapestry. Our quest to explore the universe, then, is not separate from our quest to care for our world, it is, in fact, deeply intertwined. For the more we learn about the cosmos, the more we come to appreciate the singular rarity and beauty of Earth. In this journey, we also come face to face with the nature of time. Human lives are short, mere moments in the grand sweep of cosmic history, yet within each of us lies the potential to leave an indelible mark on the future. The discoveries we make, the knowledge we pass on, the values we instill in future generations, these are our legacies, contributions that become part of the ongoing story of life and consciousness in the universe. In this way, we transcend our mortality, becoming part of something far greater and more enduring. The journey through the stars invites us to be mindful of our place in time. Just as we look back to understand our origins, so too must we look forward with responsibility and care, knowing that our actions today shape the world of tomorrow. The decisions we make, about our environment, our society, our relationship to technology, will define not only our future but the future of life itself. At the heart of this journey is a profound sense of wonder. Wonder is what drives us to explore, to seek answers, and to imagine possibilities beyond our current understanding. It is a recognition of the beauty and mystery that surround us, an acknowledgement of our own curiosity and creativity. Wonder connects us to the universe, to each other, and to ourselves, bridging the gap between science and spirituality, knowledge and mystery. And so, as we continue our journey through the cosmos, let us carry with us this spirit of wonder. Let it be our guide, our motivation, and our purpose. Let it remind us that, while we may be small in the grand scheme of things, our capacity to ask questions, to seek meaning, and to explore the unknown is a gift as vast as the universe itself. In the end, we may find that the ultimate answer to our questions is not a single, final truth, but the journey itself, the endless quest for understanding, the thrill of discovery, and the joy of being part of this grand adventure. For in seeking the cosmos, we are seeking ourselves, uncovering layers of connection, purpose, and unity that remind us of our place within this magnificent, timeless reality. And so we go on, voyagers in an endless sea of stars, explorers of both the outer universe and the inner landscapes of meaning. With each step, each question, and each moment of wonder, we draw closer to the heart of existence, discovering not only the secrets of the cosmos but the profound truth that we are part of a story without end, a story that began with the birth of the universe and continues in us, in our curiosity, and in our boundless dreams. As we journey onward, with hearts lifted by wonder and minds sharpened by curiosity, we come to understand that the quest for knowledge is not just about gathering facts, but about experiencing the universe in all its vastness and depth. The more we discover, the more we realize that the boundaries of knowledge are constantly expanding, like the universe itself. Each new revelation, a distant galaxy, a subatomic particle, a glimpse into the origins of life, adds a brushstroke to the grand cosmic portrait, yet the picture remains open-ended, inviting us to look closer, to question further, and to dive deeper. Our exploration of the cosmos brings us face to face with the paradox of our existence. We are creatures bound by time, our lives defined by beginnings and endings, and yet we are part of something timeless and infinite. In contemplating the vast stretches of cosmic time and space, we find a strange and beautiful duality. We are at once infinitesimal and essential, brief sparks of consciousness flickering within the grand eternal tapestry of the cosmos. This awareness challenges us to think beyond our own lives, beyond our individual aspirations, and to consider our role in a continuum that stretches across generations. We are links in a chain of curiosity and discovery that began long before us and will continue long after we are gone. Each of us, in our own way, contributes to this legacy, with every question we ask, every answer we seek, and every moment we spend looking up at the stars, wondering what lies beyond. The desire to explore, to seek, and to understand is part of what makes us human. It is an expression of the same drive that once led ancient mariners to sail into unknown seas, the same spark that fueled scientists and thinkers through the ages to look beyond what was known, to push the boundaries of human understanding. As we carry this legacy forward, we are reminded that the search for knowledge is, at its core, a search for connection. We seek to connect with the cosmos, to understand its laws and its mysteries, and, ultimately, to find our place within it. In this search, we encounter mysteries that stretch the limits of our imagination. The concept of time dilation, for instance, shows us that time is not a fixed, universal constant. It can bend and stretch depending on speed and gravity. Black holes, with their intense gravitational pull, slow time nearly to a halt at their event horizons, creating pockets of frozen time within the cosmos. It is a mind-bending phenomenon that reminds us that reality is far stranger, and far more wondrous, than we might have ever imagined. And then there is the question of life. The more we explore the cosmos, the more we come to see that life, while fragile, is also astonishingly resilient. On Earth, life has adapted to thrive in some of the most extreme environments imaginable, from the scalding hydrothermal vents at the bottom of the ocean to the frozen deserts of Antarctica. This resilience raises a tantalizing possibility: if life can flourish in these conditions, might it also thrive in the icy oceans of Europa, the methane lakes of Titan, or the subsurface of Mars? Each new discovery of a potentially habitable world hints at the possibility that life, in one form or another, could be a cosmic phenomenon, arising wherever conditions allow. The search for extraterrestrial life is more than a scientific endeavor. It is a quest that speaks to our deepest sense of wonder and connection. To find even the smallest microbe on another world would mean that we are not alone in the universe, that life is not confined to Earth but is a part of the cosmos itself. And if, one day, we were to discover intelligent life, it would open an entirely new chapter in the human story, reshaping our understanding of ourselves, our place in the cosmos, and our relationship with the vast expanse of reality. Yet, as we gaze out into the stars, we are reminded that the answers we seek may not come easily, and some mysteries may remain beyond our reach. There is a beauty in this uncertainty, a reminder that the universe is not a puzzle to be solved but a landscape to be explored. Each answer we uncover leads to new questions, and each new question opens up new realms of possibility. The journey itself, the act of seeking, questioning, and exploring, is its own reward, a testament to the boundless potential of the human spirit. In this journey, we find not just knowledge but wisdom. We learn that to be part of the cosmos is to be part of a vast, interconnected web of existence, bound by forces that stretch across galaxies and down to the smallest particles within us. We come to see that our lives, though brief, are part of something grand and enduring, a cosmic narrative that began with the birth of the universe and continues in us, in our thoughts, in our questions, and in our dreams. And so, with each step we take, with each new frontier we explore, we honor this legacy of discovery and wonder. We are stardust, woven into patterns of life and thought, animated by forces that have shaped the cosmos since its beginning. Our journey, though it may span countless generations, will always be marked by the same timeless curiosity, the same insatiable drive to understand. As we move forward, let us carry this sense of wonder with us, a reminder that, though we may be small in the face of the cosmos, we are capable of greatness. Our capacity to explore, to imagine, and to connect with the universe is a gift that transcends time and space. In seeking the stars, we find ourselves, for we are part of the same story, bound by the same mysteries, and connected by the same cosmic fabric. And so, as voyagers in this grand journey, let us remember that the questions we ask, the discoveries we make, and the dreams we pursue are all part of an endless quest, a quest that will carry us forward into the unknown, guided by wonder, fueled by curiosity, and united by a shared journey through the infinite, timeless beauty of the universe. As we continue to look up at the vast canopy of stars above, we are reminded that our journey through the cosmos is not simply a quest for knowledge, it is a journey of profound transformation. Each step forward, each new discovery, changes us, expanding our perspective, challenging our understanding, and deepening our sense of connection to the universe and to each other. We are evolving as explorers, as thinkers, and as caretakers, each generation adding new layers to the human story, a story that stretches back to the first spark of consciousness and will, hopefully, stretch far into the future. In this pursuit, we are beginning to see that the universe is not merely an endless expanse of space but a kind of vast, unfolding process. The cosmos is alive with motion and change, stars form and die, galaxies collide, and planets are born and shaped by forces that echo the power of creation. At every scale, from the subatomic to the cosmic, we witness patterns of emergence and transformation, processes that drive the cosmos toward complexity and, eventually, consciousness. In this sense, we are not simply observers of the universe, we are part of its unfolding, part of the very fabric that it continuously weaves. This awareness brings a sense of humility and reverence. Our existence, so improbable and fragile, is part of a cosmic story billions of years in the making. We are not separate from the universe, but rather expressions of it, bound to its rhythms and cycles. Our thoughts, emotions, and dreams are woven from the same particles and forces that shape stars and galaxies. This realization compels us to think about the interconnectedness of all things, not just as a scientific fact, but as a guiding principle for how we live and relate to the world and each other. In exploring the universe, we are also exploring what it means to be human. The discoveries we make are not isolated pieces of information, they are insights that shape our values, our relationships, and our aspirations. They remind us of our responsibility to protect the fragile oasis of life on Earth, to nurture the bonds that unite us, and to strive for a future that honors the legacy of all those who have come before us and all those who will come after. Our quest for understanding is also a quest for wisdom, a journey toward becoming not only explorers of the stars but also stewards of life, conscious participants in the grand cosmic symphony. This journey has taught us that the questions we ask are as valuable as the answers we seek. The universe invites us to wonder, to imagine, and to explore the unknown, to venture beyond what we know and into realms that challenge the limits of our understanding. And in this way, it keeps us alive and awake to the mystery of existence, reminding us that, while we may find some answers, the ultimate questions, about the nature of consciousness, the meaning of life, the purpose of the cosmos, may remain beautifully, eternally open. And perhaps this is the greatest gift of all. For it is in the journey itself, in the continuous unfolding of questions and answers, that we find meaning. The quest for knowledge is not a destination, it is a process, a way of being in the world that calls us to engage with the mystery of life, to marvel at the beauty of existence, and to strive for a deeper understanding of ourselves and the cosmos. As we look ahead, we may not know where this journey will lead. The mysteries of dark matter, dark energy, and the nature of consciousness remain vast and unknown, beckoning us to explore them with open minds and courageous hearts. The universe, it seems, always has more to show us, more to teach us, more to reveal. And in the face of this infinite mystery, we are united by a shared sense of wonder, a shared commitment to seek, to learn, and to grow. In this way, our journey through the stars is a celebration of life itself, a tribute to our capacity for awe, for curiosity, and for connection. It is a reminder that, though we may be small in the grand scheme of things, we are capable of glimpsing eternity, of touching the infinite with our minds and hearts. We are part of a story that began with the birth of the cosmos and continues in each one of us, a story that will endure as long as there are beings who look up at the night sky and wonder. And so, as we move forward, let us carry this sense of wonder with us, as both a guiding light and a source of inspiration. Let us remember that we are, and will always be, voyagers in an endless universe, travelers in a timeless quest for meaning and understanding. Let us embrace the mystery, the beauty, and the interconnectedness of all things, for in doing so, we honor the journey in the gift of being alive. In the end, we may find that the universe itself is our greatest teacher, and that our purpose is not to conquer it, but to learn from it, to be humbled by it, and to celebrate the incredible privilege of being part of this vast and wondrous cosmos. We are stardust and story, consciousness and curiosity, bound by a journey that stretches across time and space, forever united by the light of the stars, forever seekers in the infinite embrace of the universe. And in that embrace, we find a profound truth, that to explore the cosmos is to explore ourselves, to discover our connection to all that exists, and to celebrate the timeless, boundless adventure of existence. In the end, our journey through the cosmos is both a journey outward and a journey within. It is a quest that spans the vastness of space, yet brings us closer to understanding ourselves, our shared humanity, and our connection to all that exists. As we explore the mysteries of distant stars, peer into the depths of galaxies, and unravel the intricacies of particles, we are reminded that we are both minuscule and essential, fleeting and eternal. We are stardust, assembled from the remnants of ancient stars, animated by forces that shape the cosmos. We are beings gifted with curiosity, born into a universe that invites us to wonder, to seek, and to question. And while we may never fully grasp the infinite, the act of seeking is itself a celebration of existence, a testament to our resilience, our imagination, and our desire to understand. The cosmic perspective humbles us, yet it also empowers us. It reminds us of our responsibility to one another, to our planet, and to the future. For while we are small in the grand scale of the universe, we are united by a shared journey and a shared purpose, to learn, to grow, and to care for the delicate oasis of life that sustains us. In embracing this perspective, we find meaning in our search, purpose in our exploration, and beauty in the mystery that surrounds us. Our questions, about the nature of life, the origins of consciousness, and the purpose of existence, remain open, forever inviting us to explore. And perhaps this openness is itself the universe's greatest gift, a reminder that the journey of discovery, wonder, and connection is without end. So let us go forward, voyagers in an infinite sea, bearers of curiosity, bound by the light of the stars and the shared breath of life. Let us celebrate the privilege of being part of this grand story, honoring the universe and our place within it by cherishing one another, our planet, and the timeless journey that awaits. For in seeking the cosmos, we seek ourselves, and in this endless quest, we find the profound, enduring joy of existence. As we gaze into the cosmos, we find an infinite space filled with mysteries. We are merely tiny specks in this vast universe, yet every discovery we make is a step toward understanding what lies beyond our limits. Imagine standing on the shore of an ocean at night, with dark waves barely distinguishable against the starry sky. This ocean feels vast and unending, yet no matter how far we look, we can't see beyond the horizon. We sense its immensity, and yet understand that it is only part of something even greater, the universe in which our small blue planet drifts. When we speak of the universe, concepts like space and time take on new meanings. These notions become as flexible as space itself, which can bend and even expand. Every second, millions of galaxies are flying outward in all directions, as if the cosmos is reaching to fill the emptiness, expanding into its farthest corners. This process, the expansion of the universe, began approximately 13.8 billion years ago, in a moment we call the Big Bang. The Big Bang isn't just a moment when everything appeared, it was the event that gave birth to time and space itself. Before it, if such a thing can be imagined, there was neither space nor time, no dimension in which anything could exist. Paradoxically, in the very beginning, the universe was unimaginably dense and hot, closer to a point than to anything tangible. We don't know what happened before the Big Bang because before had no meaning, time did not exist. Since then, the cosmos has been expanding and evolving. About 300,000 years after the Big Bang, a crucial event in the universe's history took place. It cooled enough for free electrons to combine with protons, forming hydrogen atoms. At that moment, space became transparent, allowing photons, particles of light, to travel freely. This light, a footprint of the early universe, is what we now call the cosmic microwave background. It's like an echo of the Big Bang, a light that still fills the universe and that we can hear today with powerful telescopes. Millions of years later, as gravity gathered gas and dust into massive clouds, the first stars appeared. These bright spheres, whose internal energy is born from nuclear fusion, are the elements that later create ever more complex structures. Stars generate not only light and warmth but also the chemical elements needed for planets to form, and eventually, for life to exist. With each generation, stars forge carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and other essential elements, passing them to the next generation of stars and planets, creating conditions for increasingly complex forms of matter. Today, looking across billions of light-years, we see the universe as it was in its youth. It's as if we are traveling through time whenever we observe distant galaxies because their light began its journey to us billions of years ago. And although our understanding of the cosmos remains limited, that doesn't mean we are powerless in the face of its mysteries. We have tools, technology, and most importantly, the desire to understand. In a sense, we ourselves are stardust, now capable of contemplating our origins. This reflection connects us to the universe, from which we are inseparable. As Carl Sagan once said, we are a way for the cosmos to know itself. As we gaze deeper into the universe, we discover that its vastness is layered with structures beyond simple stars and galaxies. Each level of organization reveals new mysteries, from planetary systems orbiting their suns, to immense clusters of galaxies bound together by gravity, and even to colossal cosmic webs that stretch across billions of light-years, connecting galaxies like threads in an intricate tapestry. This cosmic architecture hints at a subtle order woven into the seemingly chaotic expanse of space. One of the most profound discoveries in modern cosmology is dark matter. Unlike the familiar atoms and particles that compose everything we see, the stars, planets, and ourselves, dark matter is invisible, detectable only by its gravitational pull on visible matter. It neither emits nor absorbs light, yet it outweighs ordinary matter by about 5 to 1. Imagine a shadow cast over the cosmos, shaping its form without ever being seen. Dark matter acts as the scaffolding upon which galaxies are built, its hidden influence guiding the formation of the universe as we know it. Even more perplexing is the concept of dark energy, a mysterious force that seems to be accelerating the expansion of the universe. While gravity would ordinarily pull matter together, dark energy pushes space itself outward, stretching the very fabric of the cosmos. Scientists still do not know what dark energy is, but its presence means that the universe may continue to expand forever, growing colder and more diffuse with time. This discovery has forced us to rethink our understanding of cosmology, suggesting that the observable universe, all the stars, planets, and galaxies we can see, might make up less than 5% of everything that exists. The rest is an enigmatic mix of dark matter and dark energy. As we peer into the depths of space, we're also searching for answers to some of the most fundamental questions of existence. Are we alone? How did life begin? The elements necessary for life as we know it, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, were forged in the cores of ancient stars and scattered across the cosmos when those stars exploded. This cosmic recycling seeded planets like Earth with the raw materials for life, setting the stage for an astonishing journey from simple molecules to complex, self-aware beings capable of wondering about their place in the universe. This search has led us to explore beyond Earth, from studying Martian landscapes for signs of ancient water, to probing the icy moons of Jupiter and Saturn, where oceans may lie hidden beneath layers of ice. On these distant worlds, the conditions for life might exist in surprising forms, challenging our understanding of biology and expanding our view of what it means to be alive. Meanwhile, far beyond our solar system, astronomers have discovered thousands of exoplanets orbiting distant stars. Some of these worlds are rocky like Earth, with temperatures that could allow liquid water to exist on their surfaces. Others orbit their stars in orbits wildly different from those of our solar system, offering glimpses into the diversity of planetary systems. Each discovery fuels the hope that one day we may find life beyond Earth, proving that we are not alone in the vastness of space. As we stand on the threshold of these mysteries, it's essential to remember that our journey of discovery is far from over. The universe is a vast, ongoing story, and we are a chapter in its unfolding narrative. Our explorations, from the smallest particles to the largest galaxies, not only deepen our understanding of the cosmos but also enrich our sense of connection to it. In contemplating these mysteries, we find ourselves as both spectators and participants in a grand cosmic play, a play that has spanned billions of years and countless galaxies. We are woven from the same fabric as the stars, animated by the same forces that shape the universe itself. And as we look up, we feel a quiet awe, a sense that our existence, however small, is tied to something immense and eternal. In the words of Carl Sagan, we are made of star stuff. The atoms in our bodies were forged in the crucibles of ancient stars, scattered across the cosmos, and brought together by the intricate dance of forces that govern the universe. Through science, we strive to understand this dance, to glimpse the underlying patterns and principles that guide it, and, ultimately, to understand ourselves. In this pursuit, we discover not just the universe, but our own place within it, as beings born of stardust, gazing back into the cosmos with wonder and curiosity. The realization that we are made of star stuff, that the iron in our blood, the calcium in our bones, the carbon in every cell, was forged in the nuclear furnaces of stars, gives us a profound connection to the cosmos. This connection is both humbling and exhilarating.